Like many of you, I am proud to live in Branchburg. We are a tight-knit community that values our schools. That's one of the reasons why I chose to move here 11 years ago. As a member of the Board of Education and a parent with students in the district, I take seriously our responsibility to make sure our schools remain places where students learn, grow, and excel. We can't ignore the fact that our buildings need more space and facility improvements to maintain our exceptional reputation and provide students with modern, tech-friendly, and safe learning spaces.
That's right. To continue supporting our high level of education, we must keep our buildings up to date. The district explored many options to address the need for space at our schools as part of our referendum process. One option was the possibility of reopening Old York School. This was ruled out since staffing costs and renovations to the building would be too costly.
A referendum lets the voters of Branchburg decide how to invest in our schools. The vote is scheduled for September 16th and would touch on facilities improvements at each of our schools. If the voters approve the referendum, a 30,000 square foot addition would be constructed at Stony Brook. It would include 12 classrooms, a dedicated wing for special subjects, a gymnasium with a stage, as well as new restrooms, a nurse's suite, and an expanded cafeteria kitchen.
As principal of Stony Brook, I see the constraints of our building every day. We have made use of every possible space for instruction, but we've reached a point where we need more space to solidify and support our programming. A dedicated gymnasium with a stage would allow our school and community to host more of those memory-making events, plays, musical performances, and assemblies. All these experiences support development and connection and could be held comfortably in our school. Right now, an assembly in the multipurpose room means physical education classes as well as lunch is displaced for the duration. Plus, the addition would free up space in our schedule to allow students to explore more programs and develop their passions freely.
Part of the Stony Brook expansion includes improved grade level alignment that will create a true early education, upper elementary, and middle school experience within the district. Students in grades pre-K through 2 would attend Whiten, grades 3 through 5 at Stony Brook, and grades 6 through 8 at Branchburg Central Middle School. We estimate that the grade level transition will occur when the Stony Brook expansion is complete in about 3 years. The new grade level alignment follows a more natural step of progression. Stony Brook students would no longer be in a constant state of transition in or out of the school. It would allow students to build a foundation and better relationships with their peers and teachers.
The plan before voters on September 16th impacts every student and school in the district, advancing the mission of the Branchburg Township School District. Centrally located and renovated media centers and design and technology labs would integrate technology seamlessly to support modern teaching and learning. Renovated art and music rooms would match and support the student creativity occurring in this space.
Our facilities need updating to reflect the pride our community has in our schools. Maintenance projects that don't fit into the annual school budget would be completed, like replacing aging HVAC units, inefficient windows, and roofing. All our schools would benefit from renovated restrooms with updated fixtures and plumbing. Generators and surge protectors would safeguard district technology, equipment, and essential infrastructure at each of our schools. Without an approved referendum, we will still need to complete these projects, but the community wouldn't receive state aid to help cover the costs.
That state aid is one of the main reasons districts like Branchburg hold a referendum. The state aid, $13.5 million, comes from money Branchburg residents, as well as every other New Jersey resident, already paid to the state through taxes. Communities with a voter-approved referendum can access this type of aid. The referendum is the key to unlock state aid, and only Branchburg voters can decide.
It's a decision we, the residents of Branchburg, have to carefully weigh. I see the value good schools bring to our community and understand our financial responsibility to the residents of this town. The board and administration aligned this referendum with the final payments from a previous bond. This timing helps minimize the impact on taxpayers by replacing old debt with new debt at a steady rate. Voter approval of the referendum would result in a net tax increase of $30 per month for the average homeowner in Branchburg over the life of the bond. You can learn more about the project's financial strategy and how to vote at our dedicated referendum website. Visit www.branchburg.k12.nj.us/referendum. And remember to join me at the polls on Tuesday, September 16th.